I'm starting to slowly shift my taste buds to like wanting to eat things that make me not feel like shit afterwards rather than just things that taste good at the time.
Oh my God, we've talked about this years ago, and you're like, I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you.
It's a slow process. It's not every time, but
Yeah.
no, I definitely have been prioing just like foods that don't make me feel like shit afterwards, like sushi. Or I
Mm.
feel like a big part of it too is like if I do want to eat something like pizza, it's like I just don't eat as much. I feel like eating too much of bullshit is like the worst. Like you can
Yeah,
eat a
yeah.
little bit of it and it's okay.
It's actually
Oh,
huge. Oh my God.
As Doublelift sips
that was
on
kind of
his
nice.
Varus.
Diet Coke
Bro,
instead of
I don't
water.
think it's worth it to give Naafiri so that you can play poke Varus. That just feels weird as hell.
Yeah. I don't know. Anytime I'm playing a bruiser that needs to go in, if they have on-hit Varus, I'm legit shitting myself.
Yeah,
Perma.
because if you don't kill him instantly, he just fucking bangs you. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm an
Is
on-hit
it
Varus enjoyer.
is it like a specific into Ezreal thing, do you think? Like poke
You
Varus
know,
makes the
maybe,
Ezreal
but
matchup like bad for Ezreal, whereas on hit would make it bad for you. I don't know.
yeah,
Like
no,
mid
poke
prio
Varus
things.
does shit on Ezreal pretty hard in early game, but I feel like on-hit's pretty nice against poke Ezreal because you end up rushing Bork.
Yo, Blabber has to expect this. He literally did this yesterday.
Yeah. Wait, no, he did this? No, no, no. Contracts did
Contracts
this.
did this to Avai literally yesterday.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Remember? Then the contracts went for the
He did.
Krugs.
Yep, but
And now
this
they're
time he
doing the opposite.
changes. Oh,
Some things never change. Contracts is now. Well, Blabber didn't do the same thing that
This is
Scheiden
what.
did.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of lucky that Scheiden got away with it. I think Contracts is playing this better, where it's like he's just going to where Blabber is and denying the camp he goes for.
Yeah, definitely
This
true.
is
He's
this is
like
good.
done a new iteration of
this
this.
has. Oh, neither of Smite.
Wow, Contracts is trying to sniff him out.
Wait, what happened to Blabber's smite?
I don't know.
What did Blabber use his second smite on? Did he smite Krugs early and just leash it, or what? This is nice play by Contracts.
Oh my God, my chat's.
I feel like this is so much better than the normal invade you see,
Freaking stupid.
where you do
Sorry.
like 3 red into red.
I'm sorry, guys.
X C9 players versus C9. High 1 in 10. Licorice 5 and 24.
Dude, mine was on there too. It was like 4 and 15. But it's like
That's just mean as fuck.
maybe
to
it's
high-end
cope,
licorice.
but I mean, like when I'm playing, I'm playing on fucking OpTic against C9 when they're like the #1 team in the league. It's like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah. Nothing Meteos could have done. He was playing with Crown and Big FF.
Crown was good. He was just
I'm
like,
just joking. Crown was good. I mean, obviously.
I feel like he was just like mentally checked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like I think he was homesick or something.
No, I mean, I genuinely think like Crown was like. I watched his stream in his Worlds run when he won in season 6. 7. And he was like getting like so fucking tilted. Like he was playing solo queue to like 3 or 4 a.m. in Korea, and he was just getting so giga tilted. He was like trying so fucking hard, and anytime he would make a mistake, he would just like have this like super extreme reaction, like oh fuck, like he was gonna like fucking like break his keyboard.
A super long
And then I think like
sigh.
something broke in him when he won Worlds, because it's like he'd been trying so hard to get this goal, and then like it must have just been like, okay, well, what now? Like what do I have to live for?
It wasn't just that. You remember that like he won Worlds, but then he didn't like. You would expect to get respect when you're a world champion beating Faker, right? But people still didn't respect him. They just said like, "Oh, you played Malzahar. Nice job, dumbass."
Oh my God, yeah.
It's like you feel like he didn't get the credit.
He definitely let the haters get to him too hard. I mean, at the end of the day, just like, bro, he just has to flex his worlds ring really fast. Whenever anyone says anything to him.
No, but like he was like a nice teammate. Like he never really got tilted. Like he played well. He just kind of, I don't know. It felt like he was never really all there. Like he was kind of like spaced out a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious. Every time, literally every day in scrims, we'd be drafting, and he would just be on like Afrika TV watching like fucking Korean girls like dancing and shit. Like
Wait, that's crazy.
like legit just gooning all day,
He's
every day.
gooning. He's actually gooning. No, dude, that reminds me of the Sword Art stories where he's just perma on Doyu watching girl streamers. Oh shit, that's so funny.
Like the same thing during scrims or what?
Yeah, just like in the scrim room. Like no shame. Like honestly, if you're gooning to like girl streamers, I feel like you got to take that away from the scrim room, you know? That's just mad distracting for everyone.
Got mad balls.
Oh
Wait,
shit!
he's so
Wow, that-
fucking what was that damage?
Dude, you know he saw an ult? There was like so much damage
Yeah.
left over there. There was the bleed damage, and
He
still could've
pre-W'd for
ulted.
the damage amp.
Wait, what did you
Contracts
say
is
about
playing
the
this
damage?
well.
Why are Blabber and Sven still on C9? Did they not learn from the past? Dude, it's so weird. I feel like people really just they're like rewriting history. I feel like Blabber and Sven have been like the best, like one of the best players in their positions. But like everyone just talks about them like they're just no-name shitters.
Yeah, I don't know. Blabber's. I think it's just because Blabber's always been kind of just like not a loud personality. He just kind of like plays the game.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, what? The hit.
Seus whiffed his ulti on
Wait,
the knock.
Palafox is going? Oh wait, he just hit him with everything.
He's
got him.
fisting right now.
Works.
Jesus. Shopify is playing pretty good this game. Doing a lot of work with the Naafiri.
That was good. I don't know how worth it that's going to be in the long run, but we'll see. Because Talia's free pushing bot and no one's there to match. Oh, never mind. TP a match? Huh? No, no one's here. It's just actually just open bot.
Yeah, probably an overcommit, but
Yeah, I mean, for top side, you do get the kill, but I think Loki definitely gets.
they get kill, they get plates. Might not be
Yeah.
the best play ever, but you know, compared to how they were last split,
Yeah, yeah,
making
for
things
sure.
happen. Respect.
It's good. It's good. I've definitely fallen into the trap a lot in scrims where I try to move as a like the AD carry mid to these side lane dives, and then when you open mid turret, it feels horrible. Like you only go if you know they're somehow like not going to push mid, so like they're just like 1 HP and need a base, or like if it's legit a triple kill. Otherwise, you just kind of stay locked in mid lane. So like Sven and B-Boy, they're just farming. It's the best play to make.
Yep.
I think in this kind of a composition, it makes some sense, right? There's Mbessa, there's Naafiri, there's Aurora, there's Leona. It's like all dive.
I wonder if Aurora could do this kind of tanky build. She kind of does when she's played top lane.
I think his thought process is, I play this kind of tankier style.
Oh,
I don't know,
yeah,
man.
you're
One
right.
of the weird things with Aurora to me is it's like she gets a lot of benefit from her auto attacks, but like you can never really build like Lichbane or Nashers or like things to actually use it.
Oh wow.
Oh, he's
Oh
fucking
wow,
dead.
Loki's so fucking dead here. Wow, it's
Okay, Naafiri's too broken.
well, that had nothing to do with the Fury, really.
She's too OP. GG's.
Guaranteed launching.
Really well done. They just have the extra man down there.
A lot of damage.
What an interesting like play to go for. C9 has their jungler top, but their support is bot lane ganking / covering. I feel like normally people don't do that, but they kind of broke the rule, maybe thinking, oh, it won't be expected. The standard thing would be for Blabber and Vulcan to play on the same side and pressure the same lane, but yeah, went wrong there.
Yeah. Now Contracts is so ahead. He's like high level. He's got steel caps, Kindle gem. It's like he's not gonna get one shot. Oh my god. Wait.
Wait, what is this? Oh my
Ooh,
god.
that was not even the second Q landing, by the way.
No, that was Q auto, and he's just dying.
Damn.
What does
I don't know.
Naafiri's
C9 is
E
just
do?
not. They're not tracking or respecting where Shopify is very well.
Well, I think C9 has had some really bad drafts this week specifically. They played Lee Sin jungle, which that was just looking pretty useless. I don't think we've seen any Lee from any region. And then this game they gave Naafiri, just kind of looking weird.
Yeah, I didn't like
Feels
the
they don't
rise
know what
very
the prio
much.
is.
like that he's playing in the
I don't know if Rise is real. To me, I feel like Rise is not real, but
play the game that he wants. Plus, it has the added benefit of
I think Rise could be real in a game where the entire enemy team is diving in, and you just want like a tanky stat checking damager to maybe like into Shopify's comp, right? Because everyone's just diving in anyways, and his range doesn't matter.
yeah, I don't know. He's just so fucking low range.
Yeah, yeah.
Also,
he
the
is.
fact that his ability can just be dodged, right? Like he has to actually hit every Q.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
even if you
I
do
like
hit
his
every
click
Q, he's
stun. Like I like playing around. Just okay, I'm gonna root the closest target, but
yeah, that,
um,
there's
it's not
value there.
easy for him to usually get it. I mean, all in all, C9, yeah, C9 is keeping it really close. With how many mistakes that they made, Loki getting caught. Oh, Fudge might be dead here.
He doesn't have energy. He can't
Ulti?
use his spells.
Ulti? Where's ulti? Whoa.
He's got energy again.
Oh.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Very nice, like interaction from both sides where Blabber's trying to bait Fudge to ult or flash, and then Fudge buffers his ult on Vi ulti. It looked really weird. Hard to tell what even happened there, but Fudge tried to sort of like buffer the knockup. My God.
Was this the Victor build too, Meteos? It was Roa and Seraphs.
I don't remember if it was Seraphs. It was Roa.
That was the Rise build.
I'll look
then?
it up. This was the Rise build.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa, B-Boy, good reaction on the combo. Blabber's caught. He has no flash or ult here. Blabber's caught.
Yeah.
Oh, Palafox playing
Oh
very
my
nice.
God, he's bouncing.
Oh, he's doing tricks on it.
God damn.
Ulti. Oh my God.
Oh.
There. Jeez, C9
Dude,
is
C9's
getting
getting
smoked.
fucking owned.
They thought that because they killed Fudge, it's a 5v4, so we can do Drake. Problem is, usually when you play with Poke Varus, it doesn't really work that well for that. You can't kill the objective. And then Fudge ended up TPing in. So they didn't have enough time.
This legit feels doomed for C9.
Yeah, I would say when the enemy team is playing triple melee, you probably don't play Poke Varus, and because right now they're lacking damage. When Ambessa goes in, it doesn't feel like anyone can kill her. Talia does no damage to her. Varus does no damage to her. So who's killing the front line? Nobody.
Yeah,
That's C9's biggest
I think the
problem right now, no
Naafiri is
damage.
just... They have no response to Naafiri. He's actually just running around doing whatever he wants.
I mean,
C9
everyone's
just has no answer.
squishy.
Yeah.
I think it's just specifically this spot for Varus. Lethality. Like, I don't think he does a fuckload yet. But he should be good
Maybe,
this
like, later
game.
on he can. I'm just not sure. Like,
Yeah.
I
Sure.
feel like if he was playing like on hit Varus, I don't know.
I don't think anything
would
would
be a-
change right now. Like, he would be a bit stronger, but
Yeah.
like, this is not a fight. Like, look at a Varus right now.
Yeah.
Just coming from base, chilling.
Yeah, that's true. Varus wasn't even a part of that. And actually, that makes me question why C9 even started, right? The reason why they started is because they got a pick, but they don't even have the man advantage because, wow, there's so many people in C9's room.
Yeah.
It's fucking like 8 people in their room.
Wait, there's a lot over here, too.
Yeah, there's a shit ton. But yeah, like, what was the reason for starting the objective when your AD carry was like coming out of base? That's very weird.
Yeah.
Shopify does seem to have a pretty good, they have a good read on the game, like on the meta as well. They just like pick Naafiri, and they also try their best to play like stuff that sets up really well with Naafiri. Like they did Naafiri Aurora yesterday as well, and honestly, they did it into Tomo's Poke Varus, right? Pretty sure. So yeah, they're pretty comfortable playing dive.
Yeah, I don't know. Naafiri seems not balanced. I don't know, though.
Yeah.
I think I want to see someone play a champion that can fight Naafiri level 3. Because FlyQuest, when Xin
Yeah,
Zhao
Xin Zhao
won,
won?
when Naafiri was open, right? I don't think Naafiri can fight Xin Zhao. That guy fucks. I don't think she has
Yeah,
to
that's
sustain damage. Because that was the weirdest thing in the FlyQuest game is like Naafiri actually just fully went through, and Xin Zhao was picked early.
Yeah, I think like Naafiri is she's no CC, right? So your team has to kind of take a sacrifice and hope that not hope, but play around the jungle, being really farmed and being a carry. I think a lot of teams are just not really that comfortable doing that, right? Like bot lane, they don't want to play. They don't want to play like melee supports and just get fisted in lane. Oh, here we go. Vi counter ulti. God, Vi's looking so useless. What the hell?
Huh.
And it's fucking Voracious Atacon. This is so cooked.
Well, I mean, she got straight caught there.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't think C9 should be walking up here.
oh my God! Wait,
damage.
wait. Kind of awkward.
I
It
don't,
is kind of awkward. They're kind of
this feels like they're playing with fire though for sure. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, they found something. That seems so sketchy though. It's like they have withdrawals. Made it happen though. Not bad.
Yeah.
Mid turret's good.
Fudge getting diffed by his replacement. What? No, he's not. You dummy. Oh. I'm shocked that Blabber didn't buffer ulti on that Vi ulti. He's usually very good at these like little
Mbessa.
mini interactions for like mechanical stuff, but right there he was not that good.
Which ulti was he supposed to buffer?
Mbessa.
The LYON ulti.
Oh, Leona.
Yeah. Those kind of mechanics always remind me of WoW Arena, where like right before you get hit by CC, you want to like use a damage reduction or like get an ability off. It's like funny how those kind of concepts stay the same in so many different types of games. Oh, Contracts has to flash out. See, right there, I'm like curious if his muscle memory was like, yo, this is good, or like if he should. Oh, I see. Their Rage Staticon actually used about a timeout.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
right there,
why
do
would
you
he
just die?
flash? Yeah.
Yeah, do you just die? Like, I think you do. I think it's better to give him 200 gold than have no flash in a slow game.
If the Otacon wasn't so close, yeah. I didn't know it was that close though.
Yeah, I think he probably was thinking about that, so that's fine. Just like this weird theoretical. It's like, yeah, should you even like flash and barrier to save yourself as an 80 carry with Voracious?
No.
Probably not.
Well, only if like you're on an objective and there's clearly no way you'd be able to res and come back.
Oh yeah.
It's just like an actual team fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if your sums like make it so the fight could be winning, then I think that'd be worth it. But if you're just caught and fucked,
Yeah. Oh my God! Wow, he blind ulti there. What the fuck? How did he know?
look how tanky this Naafiri is.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
he's fisting. Oh my God! It almost looked like that Baron spike
He
was gonna
ate a
kill Blabber.
full combo from Vi to Leah. Granted, they're not that strong, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If you're ahead on this champ, you get Eclipse, high levels. You're actually just not gonna die. But I do think I agree with what you're saying about on-hit Varus, because on-hit Varus, 3 items, like Naafiri's actually dead as soon as her W is down. You just can't take him.
I think it's even at 2, bro. I think Bork Ginsu's just does so much damage. You stand in front of him for 5 seconds, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
5 seconds.
One thing that always because on-hit Varus he can do the like tank boots. He can go Terminus, whatever. Like
Yeah.
he can get away with being tanky. It's actually the most miserable thing to play divers into.
Yeah. For sure.
It feels so hard to ever actually kill him before he just murders you. And you just have to be way more careful with your engage because, obviously he has the threat of just...
Is C9 like boomed in scrims, or is this just kind of an off week for them? Just kind of curious what
No,
how they ended up in this spot.
Scrim's been going well.
Okay. That's good. I'm not yeah, I'm not worried. I think C9 would end up
I think
as a good team.
Like they could still win this game, obviously, but if they don't, which I wouldn't expect them to. This game state seems bad, but
yeah,
if I'm C9, I'm looking at the drafts more than anything. Like giving to Fury, playing Rise Lee Sin. He's not gonna die.
Nope.
That's.
Oh, he will die.
Oh, he is gonna die.
Oh
He's gonna
my
die.
God.
Enemy Raptors was looking good there. Oh, Thanatos is in. Oh my God, Thanatos is in a crazy.
Thanatos!
No
All right, GG
way.
C9 wins. Such a good.
That's a crypto.
All they
throw.
needed was Meteos shit talking. I'm saying I don't think
All
they'll
they
win.
needed was contracts to go for Raptors in everyone's face with no flash, and they barely got them.
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
Dude, Naafiri's E range to get over walls is fucking massive, by the way. Like, what?
Yep.
Wow.
They didn't really have any control for him to just walk in Raptors like that. Like,
Yeah, no, he was definitely.
C9's got to go for
flexing and
fast
thinking he
setup
was
here.
unkillable.
All right, what happens on this dragon fight? Does Shopify walk in? Do they give this?
no fucking dude. Like, this is so fucking greedy, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was crazy because there's a pink on his left, right? It's like your Spidey
almost
sense
lived
should be
too, is the
tingling.
crazy
at
part.
this
I think
moment.
he must have just put that pink in. Like, there's no fucking way he'd walk in with a pink like that. Like, he might have
Yeah,
like
true.
walked up from red and placed it.
Yeah. But he should respect it.
Dude, is that fucking StarCraft player?
Oh,
What's his
wow.
fucking name?
It's a 50-50. If Shopify gets it, they get Soul. Hold on. It's a smite fight between Contracts and Blabber. Oh, wait. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. Okay, Blabber got it. Blabber got
Oh
it.
my
That was a
God.
mega early snipe by X. Okay.
Stuck in the
Fudge
pit?
is
Holy
trapped.
shit, everyone's 1 HP.
Thanatos going Giga. Wait, P-Boy can't even get him there? Really?
Wait, B-Boy's in trouble here. He has flash, though. Let's see what happens.
Should be fine, no?
He should be fine, yeah.
What happens? What happens?
Predicted W! Oh!
Oh my
Got the
god.
flash from the predict.
Got the
Let's go.
flash.
That was nice.
That was a good W. W shit.
Wow, the entire game boiled down to that smite off, and now C9 is actually probably going to win. 4K gold ahead, and they avoided Soul.
Contract
That's
smite was so early. I wonder if he thought it was like with his Q and it got disrupted or something.
yeah, I don't know.
It's now already a 3,000 Red Bull Baron power play on it. We can watch this one more time. This one became
Oh wait, yeah, the Varus actually one-shot every dog. Is this normally? All right, let's see. Look at the smite.
So it just became a straight up flip.
Oh
Huh?
wow, yeah, that was weird. That was weird. That was weird.
1900 smite?
Down to about 700. Hard to blame him when you're
How come he doesn't just do the snaky thing where he just smites it? Like, just-
Okay.
Insecures.
I'm not saying you should always be able to get the smite, but you could get closer than that.
Meteos
It's
would get
funny to hear
closer than that.
Meteos.
There
Meteos
are bad
actually
smites.
flaming a jungler for his smite, and when you think that smite offs are the most cringe mechanic in the game.
Yeah, that's like a jungler rolling up and smiting 5 seconds early and then being like, oh, GG, smite fight, so cringe.
Why do pros just
How the hell is
get
C9 winning
outsmited?
this, man?
Why
This
can we
game
just,
state
like,
looks
smite it?
so doomed.
I mean, C9 was just repeatedly getting caught, like, not actually team fighting in the slightest.
They were, yeah. Blabber was kind of getting caught.
And then they
Oh, wow,
finally
but-
caught someone else on the enemy team.
It's weird, like
From Shopify's POV though, I feel like this game should be so hard to play for C9 if they just play through side lanes with Naafiri, right? Like they were just running around side lanes, LYON and Naafiri just killing
Yeah.
anyone on C9 who showed up. Because Naafiri's like the ultimate side lane annihilator, right? You cannot get away from her.
True. I mean, they were
yeah,
doing a good
that totally
job.
makes sense. I think probably a really big reason is Talia's full tank, so they can't kill her, and then the other one is a losing matchup. Seems like Ambess is actually now it's really bad if you look at it now, but even before I feel like Gnar was pressuring Ambessa, so it was kind of hard for them.
Yeah, Shopify soul laners are just weaker.
They're pretty behind.
Seemed like they were leveraging the Naafiri pressure better before, but I guess
Yeah. I think also maybe Shopify was thinking every time we group up, good things happen, so let's keep grouping and looking. Because every time they did it before, it's just like a free kill, someone's getting caught, but then it stopped happening and they were overextending. Now it's actually looking crazy because Talia might do damage, and she's also literally unkillable. Like I don't. Not, what did I say? Naafiri? Talia is
Good Talia.
you
unkillable
said
now.
Talia.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean this fucking everyone on C9 has gotten, you know, an item and a half since Naafiri was on 2 items.
Yeah.
He got a Shojin when everyone else had, you know, 1
Yeah.
He had Eclipse Cleaver when everyone had less than 2 items, but now he got one more. Everyone else has gotten like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
the
not.
classic like jungle being the carry role problem in competitive. You fall off around this time.
Yep.
I feel like jungle has to play so dynamically with like how their like role in the game is throughout the game. Because like early on, you could like solo kill 80 carries and soul laners, right? Like you just roll up on them and just like fuck them. And then later in the game, you're kind of a turd, and you would legit get solo killed by an 80 carry late game.
Yeah. I do think it doesn't have to be the case though. I think there's a world where, like, say in this game state, right? I think Palafox probably could just turn more into like a supportive role where, you know, like you just let Naafiri start farming side lanes and just kind of
Yeah.
like take a lot of the farm, because there's just kind of like this default, right? It's like laners take lane CS,
And jungle takes
junglers
jungle, yeah,
take
but it doesn't have to
camps.
be like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of times there will be cases where laners will start taking all the camps and junglers kind of take the backseat. But I think if you have a Giga Fed assassin type jungler like this, it should be the other way around. Like you just have one of your soul laners kind of just go low econ and just give everything to Naafiri, and she can actually carry.
Yeah.
But
Wow,
it
look
is
at
a much
C9's
different play
formation
style.
with Thanatos on the side. It's going to be so hard for Shopify.
Yeah, this is not playable fight. Oh my, he's just jumping into 4
my-
people. He doesn't give a
Oh my
fuck.
god.
Oh my goodness.
You fucking
What, mate?
Jesus. Fucking Chad.
Wow. That was crazy.
Whoa.
Oh my god, Vulcan. Dude, every
What
flash that
the-
just happened there was insane.
Actually end? Probably.
Wow, I'm amazed that the game turned on Raptors where they caught contracts, and it just felt like from that point on, C9 was just never sweating once.
Yeah, I really thought they were fucked.
Yeah. I think the
GG.
momentum was just like, I guess C9 just realized if we focus Naafiri, they don't have damage. Also, Talia kind of legit counters everyone on their team. Well played by both teams, actually.
Yeah, really good early game by Shopify.
Yeah, it was brutal to watch him later, but man, the early was nice. Pretty active. Thanatos does have very good positioning in fights. Like every single fight, he gets a really good angle where he's either zoning and pressuring them to like break formation, or he's just behind him and flanking hard. It's always off to the side.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I've been glazing him, but I don't know, man. This guy's fucking diff.
Yeah, he's
to me, he
pretty
seems like the
consistent.
player that is just gapping lane harder than any other player in LCS consistently. Like the difference
that
between
makes
him and
sense.
other top laners, I think, is bigger than like anyone else. You know, there's a lot of good mids. I think Quid is kind of ridiculous too, but
Yeah.
almost every game, Thanatos is getting insane leads and then just having infinite pressure.
Yeah.
He's kind of been doing that the whole time too. And yeah, like his first split, he did have some questionable team fights where he went too deep, but I don't know, his just the individual play definitely stands out.
Wow, we go Poppy here? No way, right? I think I think Braum into MF or Tarek looks good. Braum, go Braum. You 3 auto attackers with Braum, and it's MF. I think it's so good. What? Don't go Rakan, just go Braum. Braum into MF, and you have 3 fucking auto attackers? And I think Braum's and Zhao is the shit that C9 won with in like season 7.
Yeah.
Nah, you're trolling if you go Poppy FF. How is it Poppy angle?
FF.
Dude, I don't even think
I'm
Poppy's,
curious
like,
to see the Sinjao versus Naafiri matchup though.
Poppy's support hate man.
Yeah, Doublelift hates Poppy.
I mean, I just think there was a way better option available. Like, Braum and MF's a classic. Holy shit, we go Riven? That would be pretty hype. But not into Poppy, right? Like, there's no way you're picking that into Poppy. There we go.
It's Poppy support. Aatrox.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah,
good
wait,
into
a
Jace?
little bit
That
better?
sounds like shit.
Definitely better, but Aatrox into Jace, yeah, sounds hard, but it's impact Jace, so I'm not that confident he's gonna Giga Stomp his lane.
I like TL's draft a lot better, but I think that if TL loses this game, it's a big player gap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Rise doubter. I don't think Rise is real, but this like Quid versus APAs this year, it should work if Rise is playable.
I think draft-wise, TL has better range, and they have really good tools to stop the engage with Poppy. But it's going to come down to execution. I like their draft is a little bit better, but I don't know. Something's off. Maybe it's the Impact Jace and the APA Azir. Like those two things make me feel bad.
Yeah. I think if these are two just like even teams, two good teams, TL's draft should have a big advantage.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely the nameplates that's throwing me off here. Just APA Azir and Impact Jace haven't historically been that great.
It's crazy how good Elon Musk is at PoE too.
Did you see that he was trying to play hardcore solo self-found and then died on the first boss?
Wasn't the first boss,
God.
but
That shit's so funny.
Watching him play is like so fucking funny, bro.
definitely funny if he's trying to have this fucking illusion that he's like actually good, rather than just like a guy who enjoys games.
That would have been such an easy slam dunk. Yeah, I'm just a dude that likes games.
Yeah. Dude, PoE2, this shit's fun. Diablo, I love Diablo. Let's game, man. Like, no, I'm the fucking best. I'm the #1 player ever. Okay, bro.
I heard people saying he started getting like this when Elden Ring came out, and he posted some like complete dog shit Elden Ring build. Everyone's clowning on him. So now he's like, feels like he has to prove that he's not a dog shit gamer.
But like,
You
why?
guys heard about that? I don't know. He's got embarrassed.
I did see that, yeah. I did see that.
So this is the matchup you were talking about, yeah? Fury, Sin. But they're past level 3.
Yeah, and maybe Naafiri didn't invade because she couldn't win.
Hmm. Does Vi beat anyone in skirmishes early? Is she particularly weak? Or did she kind of just get fucked by anyone that's strong early?
She's, I don't know, medium strength. I don't think she's going to get fucked by everybody like Zach or something, but she's not going to be able to hold up to like a strong early game one. She's not going to beat Xinjiao. She's not going to beat Naafiri, I don't know, Graves, Pantheon.
One thing MF is really good at is this 4-minute swap to top. One of the assumptions with MF is like every single game bot lane swaps top for grubs. So when that happens, and it's pretty inevitable that it will happen, you're gonna be decently ahead in XP. Maybe just
Okay,
like
hold
3
up,
million.
pause. Top lane CS.
Listening?
Sniper is getting finger banged.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he's
God.
he's getting like, oh, wait, what, dead? Dead.
Bye-bye.
What? 2 HP.
Wait, what?
Cookies are broken.
Oh my God, it was actually
Cookies
cookies.
are broken.
Okay, that was not normally.
Damn.
Biscuits, baby.
Huh.
Was that 2 biscuits?
Even more so.
Yeah, I do love that.
I don't think the second one would do anything, right? Biscuit lasts like 5 seconds.
The second one, when
It
you
would have been
pop
like
it,
if he started using it earlier in the encounter, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I don't know.
Like when Rise, or when you're sticking it in.
If he did, yeah.
I think is a really good look from TL.
It is, but at the end of the day, Quid survives. You get the flash ignite off of core, and you get the flash off of APA for just your flash. So
That was a really important
for Quid. It was a great look.
survival.
And
Like,
also,
actually crazy. He lived with 2 HP, and he
Umpty now here
all because of biscuits and some very fast calculations.
of his, so could be a little more
If I'm TL, I'm kind of tilted off that. That was kind of bullshit.
Oh, MT doesn't get it. He still has smite, though.
So nicely done there from River to win the smite battle for that second grub. River does not have any charges remaining on his smite, but his team still has control over this top side.
It is such a lucker. It's crazy.
Three of the grubs. Core still hanging around, seeing if maybe he could get a cheeky steal on this one, but it's not going to happen. 3 for 3 on the first set of grubs for 100 Thieves.
But TL is actually looking for an invade on the red buff. You know, I saw them moving up into that jungle, so River's gonna have to.
I feel like they could have got the kill, but I think they just assumed he would be dead to like literally any inch of damage, which is pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never would have thought he would live with a biscuit like that.
Wow, River is actually respecting this so much, but what happens on his Raptors here? This is where he gets weird as fuck, because Core is coming. River might die here. Core's on the way. Ayla's basing. Oh, wow. He's respecting it so well. Wow.
He's gonna walk him and smite it. Invading with no smite. Wait, Quid is just...
Oh my
Oh, no.
god.
AP is actually in the worst
Wait,
spot
could TL
ever,
not
bro.
just fight that?
Oh my god, 100
Ooh.
Thieves, dude. They had the first reset, and then TL overstayed. All they had to do was get the Raptors and run, but APA stays too long.
Yeah.
That was not even Umti's fault. What? That was totally APA's fault. He's the one that got jumped on to start with.
I'm
got
curious how it
Rise
would have
with
went if they just like shuffled in Rise and just killed him. So Jao just jumped Rise. Because Rise was no flash. I thought, I mean, I guess it makes sense to run.
Dude, so
'cause they saw
APA
Aatrox.
EQ's over. Nice W by River to immune the
Yeah.
shuffle. Yeah, he probably could have ulted forward, but it's so hard to say what would happen. I don't think they kill Quid, actually. He's pretty tanky.
I think he would die. Literally walking into his Jao melee range.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe he dies, actually, and then the fight looks a bit different because the fight's going near Poppy, and Core can actually participate.
Yeah, someone mentioned he did do that same roam yesterday as Riven, remember? Early game mid move.
Is there supposed to be that behind early? I think swaps fuck poke Varus pretty hard, yeah. It's usually a bad time. You don't really want to be like moving constantly and swapping constantly when you play like the caster 80 carries, like Jhin and Varus. Even Ezreal kind of isn't that good in swaps because like every time you swap, it resets the HP and mana of every player involved. That's generally not very good for you. Oh my god, Impact is just kind of running. Oh my god, he's flashing over the wall. He's so dead. He's gonna make some time though. I like that Quid just immediately fucking flashes to get the kill faster. Holy fuck, TL looks so disjointed. Impact just TP'd in here when he was in a free position bot. His team could have just ran away. That's like definitely Impact's tendency to like fully trust in the fight.
Yep.
Like he TPs with no hesitation a lot of the time.
Yeah,
But man,
that's a
that
hard
is
thing to
definitely a
go
moment.
against your nature. Which I feel like
It goes
normally
against
that's
the
such a
nature
good
of
thing for a
Change Like
teammate.
Jace, where when Sniper is there, and like both solos are there for the fight. If his team can live and he can be greedy, like right here he's running bot, right? And instead of just like saying like, okay guys, give up that last grub, he just TPs. I think right there, Poppy ults 2 people out and he just runs bot and takes 2 waves and maybe a plate. That's like way better for him.
Yeah.
And this thing that he's doing right now is like when you're playing like fucking like Scion.
Yeah, this
Suck for
was
him.
really bad for Impact.
God, it's so bad. He flashes too.
And it's a kill for FBI, who already had that slight gold lead and who is very close to cashing out his cull. So when he does that, we can expect BT already done. Cull about to cash out. He's going to be in a really good spot.
River jumping in after Umti, unafraid to take these scraps, does have that
Their team's
Loads.
probably just so used to playing with him, like always helping the team. He needs
Yeah.
other people. You know, I feel like his teammates should be like encouraging him to be like, nah, dude, just push. Like, don't fucking group.
Yeah. You have to like go in manual mode in comms and just say everyone run, Jace is gonna push bot. You know, like you have to like narrate that for your team.
Oh
Because,
my god. Impact.
yeah, that's a blower. That was a very pixel. Oh my god,
Oh,
no
rooted in
way
it.
that kills Core.
Damn.
Holy fuck, that was
Oh.
sick.
He missed the cannon. GG.
Yeah, he did.
Not enough, they're backing
GG.
off, they get another one.
Cannon Rise missed the cannon.
Combo, Alistar and MF.
Yeah, there are a lot of.
This happened to me, it just stays there, and you can kill it and get gold.
It's just vibing.
Yeah, it's
trying to
just
have a good
vibing.
time.
Okay, Vibe Lord minion. Quid is going to protect it.
Okay, so I mean, like TL, what they're playing for now is like guerrilla
What,
warfare.
the
what is this
hell?
bug? Pause. Remake.
What's he doing?
Y'all can't win.
They're getting denied
he mad?
minions.
What's Little Gup doing on the turret?
100 Thieves shamelessly hacking once
They're
again.
stacking minions.
Remake. First the Naafiri skin, now the minion. Like, I cannot support this team.
Maybe potentially 4-0 after.
Shameless.
This is just sad.
I'd take that deal. Minion would be happy to take that
Here we go. Here we go. He's gonna farm them.
Take that deal. Yeah, I think the escort quest is about to fail.
Oh, Impact is just getting fucking destroyed again in the butt.
100 thieves, sending the boys
Nah.
Wow.
bouncing bullet doesn't
Ah.
Nah.
need to bounce.
GG's.
Impact's down for the third time.
I unironically think that TL has no idea how to play around top carry tops. They spent the entire time they played just never giving resources to Impact, and this is what happens. You're picking Jace. He's weak-sided. Core has been sitting in that top bush covering APA for 20 years, and
So it's a jungle problem. I knew it. I actually knew it. Jungle gap.
what? No, Core. It was Core that was
Yep.
top right there.
Yeah, no, this jungle is shit, man. Fuck this shit.
Okay,
Of
keep
course.
rolling. I think it's just like it's different decisions that you're making. Like none of them are wrong, but like the team isn't really.
Some of them
playing-
are wrong.
Wait, he didn't even last hit him. He didn't even see him.
I think he was looking bot. Honestly, I think it was Panda's camera bot there. Whoa,
What the hell?
Yon has to disengage and get the hell out of his own
the
side.
bullet time.
Made them not walk somewhere for a second.
Yes, but I mean, hey,
Dude,
he's had some
nah.
time here so far.
This is so sad.
Emboldened by recent events, ready to go after
His early game
Top
went
turret
so
for 100
well, and
Thieves.
then it just.
Sniper is now
Just
run,
forced
just
to
gonna run
TP.
away, and they're gonna go top tier 1.
with control over the top side river, knowing that there
This
are
is hard to
God.
watch.
players in the bottom lane. They
This is
all
hard to
know
watch,
that
man.
Herald is theirs.
Yeah, I was gonna say that pulls so much space, right?
Problem with the Big Mac is like there's like aren't there like 3 fucking buns in it? There's like a
I
bun in
don't
the
like
middle.
buns. Yeah, I don't like bread that much, so I don't know if I'm gonna. But I'm still gonna try it.
I don't know if
I feel
anyone
like I have
does.
to try it.
Like, why is there an
It's like the
extra
Whopper.
bread slice in the middle of the sandwich?
You can see, look at the inventory
It gives it character, apparently. Damn, look at that. That was good. That was good by TL. So Core sitting in side lane there actually worked out.
Oh my God, TL!
Wait,
Wait,
a
this is-
second. Team Liquid is so back. Wait,
This
a
is not hard to
second.
watch. I'm amazed.
Misfortunate went tank boots this game. Is that normally?
I think it's fine this game, yeah. It's not normal, but it's pretty good.
Swifties is normal.
Yeah, I see the value in tabbies this game when the only magic damage that will hit him the whole game is Azir. The biggest problem for me about MF is she is so clunky to do damage with. Like, you're either standing still and getting a good ulti, or you're doing kind of piss damage. I never feel that comfortable, like, yeah, I'm going to pump damage this next fight, you know?
I mean, I would say she would just feel clunky because hitting the same target,
Yeah.
like the way her passive works, is just awkward.
Yeah, 100%. Like, you want, like, multiple melee champions to constantly cycle your passive off, and if you can't cycle your passive, you don't have W uptime. So it's like feeds into each other. Like, you need the targets to do good single target damage and for, like, the attack speed and move speed increase. So I just, yeah. I'm kind of an MF hater. She doesn't feel
It
that
feels
good.
really good when
Enjoy her.
she's fed, though. Like, when you start hitting people, they just die instantly with autos.
Yeah. But so does
Open
every
wipe.
champion in the game that buys flat damage items and stacks them. Like Draven, Aphelios, Caitlyn, like Jhin. You know, when you get like a fuck ton of AD on any AD carry, I just feel like you do a ton of damage. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
not
like
that unique.
I think Aphelios would be similar. You just one-shot people.
Why is Yon barriering at full HP? He keeps doing that.
Starting up the cooldown. Get it on rotation.
Yeah. It's just strange.
Kill
you know?
parse.
He's got like a 3-minute boss fight. You can get like 2 uses in.
Okay. Yeah, actually, that's true. That's third Drake for 100 Thieves uncontested. Look at how disjointed that was right there again. TL didn't have.
They don't have a
impact
meth ult,
there.
they can fight.
Wait a sec. Quid is frontlining. Oh my god, Quid is actually kind of getting fucked here. Ayla's 1 HP. FBI's getting jumped on. Oh my god, what's happening?
Oh,
Oh my god.
okay. TL kind of cooking here.
TL's cooking.
Damn.
Otacon, mid-turn Otacon. All right.
Wow, so
GG's.
good by TL to win that fight.
Ace.
Wow.
Kind of a little disrespectful by 100 Thieves, I think. Didn't have a meth ult. Wasn't really a needed fight.
I mean,
That's a
FBI
huge
even
swing.
ran away. Like, they did not want to fight
Yeah,
here.
I mean, there's literally nothing to
He's
do
just
here.
gone. Sniper's far as fuck, too, just farming.
Yeah, I mean, this was just pure disrespect.
Yeah, they're for sure briefing.
TL's just outranging them here, right? Like, they're pulling them in, outranging really hard. APA does a nice. That's definitely a fight where it's really awkward to use your ulti as MF. That I feel like she's one of the worst AD carries in those situations. 550 range, no dash, and you're not, if your team isn't hitting CC, you can't ult. So you're literally just useless. You're just walking back and forth. You can't hit anything.
Overall,
He had to
down.
flash the shuffle.
Dude, what if MF goes for the whatever boots, the Moby boots, the
Did get really
recall
fast.
boots?
Whoa. Okay, Ayla does
The
a
souls?
decent combo to start the fight.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's getting owned here. Jesus, he's literally one. Oh my god, he actually died. Are you serious?
And he's gone.
Wow, 100 Thieves just all of a sudden are just totally fucked in this game.
Yeah.
TL is actually just farming. MF ulti looks really useful. Yeah. MF to me feels like a very strong lane stat AD carry where it just like looks like she's just shitting on her lane permanently. But like all the items you buy are like crazy expensive because you rush BT, which is 3,400 gold. So like you being ahead like 10 or 20 CS actually doesn't really matter because like you're gonna hit the spikes at the same time as the enemy AD anyways.
There was a brief period of time where people were going lethality, wasn't there?
Yeah, and I actually think that might be more useful in team fights than BT Essence Fever, because like maybe you don't have as much sustain, but you when you actually are
Okay, hear
hitting
me
something
out.
with ult-
You don't have sustain, so you just get the recall boots. And
Oh
you spam
wow,
recall.
so smart.
I think it would actually make sense on MF if you were skipping Essence. You go that boot.
Yeah, it could be.
I feel like it'd be very similar to Quinn.
Bro, the gold swing in the last 5 minutes has been absolutely insane. Since that last Drake, they were down 4K, now they're up 4K. It's been like an 8K swing, 100 Thieves farmed nothing, and then TL just got like crazy ahead.
I think the biggest surprise to me in all these drafts is how Varus is just going through every game. To me, he seems like a pretty clear ban or a trade for a Giga OP.
People are opting
like
to do
Naafiri.
the Varus Naafiri trade.
Yeah.
That's on red side. They ban other stuff like Talia or Jays or Rumble, and they just because like red side, if you banned everything except for one champ, you would just give one champ. They're like, okay, we'll just handshake whatever trade.
Because it doesn't really look like there's any AD carry that is close to his usefulness. People are doing Ezreal, which like does okay, but just not that useful. Oh my word!
Scoop! Into the wall
FBI has
bang.
been pwned.
Baker, is that you? Wait,
Wait, he's dead. Wait, Yon's getting dove.
Oh, 1,000 gold flashing! The shy!
Oh!
the shy to.
Double kill on support. All right, it's over. GG's.
But for
I think Jin's a
who?
good match for Navarus. I would say that because I think you can push lane and then go early Swifties and it's not weird. And early Swifties lets you like push and recall and just keep cycling your HP without losing any farm.
You are a Jin enjoyer.
I'm a Jin enjoyer, yeah. There's not too many people that play it, but I feel like it's so strong.
Guma played it last night, I think.
Yeah.
They won with it.
Oh, it's played in LCK. I haven't watched actually.
I don't know if it's like consistently played in LCK, but it was played in LCK.
Yeah, it could be a function of Fearless. The other thing that it lets you do that I think is really important is Jhin works with melee and range support. And if you give first pick Varus, you get Jhin and counter pick support, which is really nice. You know, Bard, you know, you can go.
They actually played it in MF. It was not in Varus.
Okay.
Varus was banned every single game in the T1 series.
What's pretty funny is like Varus is also one of those competitive only champs, along with Callista, that like when you see him in competitive, you still never see him in solo queue. People don't really like playing him.
You just fucking die. Like anytime there's an event, you're just dead.
Really?
It's Varus, yeah.
That's not my experience with Varus and solo queue.
He's just the most vulnerable piece of shit. It's the same thing as Aphelios. Like the second your flash is down, you just get ran down. And your team's not usually coordinated enough to be anywhere near you.
I would say there's also just like so many little mechanics on Varus that separate the good players from the bad. Like he's not as easy to play as you think, especially the on-hit build. Takes a lot of thinking. Like, let's say you ult someone in your face, right? Like, how many autos before you use an ability? And like, should you full charge your Q? Like, there's like so many questions that like you have to know what the optimal combo is. Because your ult gives 3 stacks over the course of 2 seconds, and you want to use your WQ first to get the cooldown refund, because you want to WQ and then you want to auto 3 times E, and then your Q will be back up. There's like so many.
Have you always been able to press W on Varus while your Q's channeling?
You can do it in the startup of it.
Yeah, it gives you a little grace window to put W on your Q. But yeah, there's like so many little mechanics
for the longest time I always thought you had to W then Q, but I played him the other day and I was able to like W during my Q charge, and it was mind fucking me.
Yeah, that's new. Oh, shuffle to the left, Course on the left, on the flank. Oh,
Course got him.
Wow.
Yeah,
MF
is getting some nice engages.
Worthless.
GG.
Like, actually fucking worthless.
Dude, I don't know, like 100 Thieves is a wild thing, but their comp is so trash.
Yeah.
It's actually so trash.
It's a 0 range team comp. But like, you know, let's not rewrite history. 100 Thieves was actually in a really good spot in the game with their early game focused comp. They were 4K gold ahead on 3rd Drake, and then they just flexed after they got the objective. So I feel like their coach is probably so mad. It's like, why did you guys flex while Aatrox was bot and somebody was catching mid, and you guys already got the Drake? There was like no point to do that, and that baited everyone to die. And they were on sole point, so they just had to keep that lead up for 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like from 100 Thieves' perspective, like they're not even gonna think back like, man, this draft was not that good. What they're gonna do is like go in the review and talk about how they could have won. But yeah, it's 2 problems.
No, I think we sit back and blame the coach. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely can't blame the coach for the throw, but man, the draft was not easy.
What happens if you play Kai'Sa into Varus? Do you just get shit on too hard? It's just not worth it? You're just too behind?
The world explodes.
The world explodes usually.
You don't want to go with that.
I mean, okay.
Because I was going to mention last game, Kai'Sa is the other AD carry that like I actually see do things.
I think it's 2 things that I don't like about the matchup. Number 1 is Kai'Sa feels like Kai'Sa needs to go cleanse against Varus, but Varus never needs to go cleanse against Kai'Sa, since you never play stuff that like you don't play Kai'Sa Leona. It's like one of the worst. You always play it with like Ali, Nautilus, etc. Brakan. So you're
But
like,
why is that?
I just think Kai'Sa Leona is just like not that good. It's like a very clunky duo to play. The synergy's not that great.
Is what like Alistair and Nautilus can like kind of disengage, whereas Leona can like only just hard go in.
Yeah, exactly. And like,
Okay.
it's just like a million things. Like it's hard to proc the sunlight or whatever. But well, anyways, it's also like really hard to just go in on hit Varus, I feel like, and kill him, because he just kind of one taps you.
Yeah.
So it's a hard early, and it's not necessarily a free win late. Well, if you play against other AD carries like Ashe or MF, and you jump on them late game, it's just like they're just insta-dead, and they can't really fight back too well.
Makes sense.
We haven't really seen too much Kai'Sa overall. I feel like she's fallen off a bit. So much Ezreal in NA as well. Scary Jerry's in Ezreal one trick, and last game he played...
What did Scary Jerry play?
Scary Jerry yesterday.
It's Varus.
Varus. He played Varus.
Yeah.
Like Varus every fucking game for everyone.
They're either Varus or they're against Varus.
Legit.
All right, so I'm looking at top regions from spring right now and just what they're playing. Varus, good win rate. Kai'Sa's good win rate as well. Varus is 32 and 19, 63% win rate. Kai'Sa's 22 and 11, 67% win rate.
Damn, that is impressive. I think that when she's picked, she's probably picked in the right games. But like, she's not like a generic, like, okay, don't know what to pick. Let's just go Kai'Sa here.
Ashe is 5 and 17. Jesus.
Yeah, Ashe got nerfed way too hard, I feel like. They really have to revert some of those changes.
I don't know, like, I'm just trying to think about it from purely a, like, how useful are these champs when I see them in games? And I swear to God, maybe AD carry is actually weak right now, because so many games I see AD carry and they're just doing nothing. Like, they're just legit getting shit on. Or they're just useless.
Meteos has finally said it. Oh my god.
Like, Ezreal seems
You're
really
kinda
average,
sneaky.
you know? Like, he sometimes does stuff. He does some. Varus and Kai'Sa are the ones where it actually feels like they're kind of just doing the most. Like, having a game-winning impact.
I'm surprised we don't see more Trist in
I was going to mention that one, too.
LTA. I think Trist is completely overtuned right now, and once you see how much damage he does at like the 2 to 3 item mark, like we're not even talking late game, we're just talking about like level 11 with 2 items, those being Yuntal IE. It just feels wrong. Like you just get a sense like, whoa, this is like a little too much damage. Obviously she has nothing else.
Whoa, Yorick, let's
Yorick.
go.
Oh my god.
Just the Jace
How about
counter?
Zeri? Zeri's one of those champs that I feel like kind of looks strong when she shows up, even if she doesn't
It
show
could
up
be good
often.
in Fearless. I think champs like Zeri with Lulu or Lucian Nami, those are good in Fearless. But like they're not.
Zeri
tier
needs an
1
enchanter.
Kind of, yeah. Like she definitely doesn't win any lanes without enchanters. And if you're thinking like, oh, I think I'm gonna outscale, it can feel very clunky to play Zeri mid and late game since you're so reliant on your ult. If you get your ult baited or it's not up, your team just has to not fight, like the same way with the Twitch. And yeah, Zeri does need a lot of help. She's low range AD carry with no sustain, so she needs to be covered for a lot. I can't believe Bwipo's playing Yorick in fucking competitive, bro. Like, when's the last time we saw this champ?
I mean, he got he got a ton of changes this patch. Like,
I don't know
a shit
anything
ton.
about it. Like, what is the main change to him?
Basically, they're trying to shift some of his power from just being like a degenerate split pusher into more of like a champion that can team fight. I think it's like he like makes graves when he queues champions or large monsters. To me, it kind of felt like the changes would make him more of a jungler than a top laner, but yeah, I don't know. They just kind of like shifted around some of his power. I think like you don't auto one-shot his ghouls anymore.
Whoa. I don't like pet champs, bro. Those things always bug the fuck out of me. Naafiri and Zyra and Heimerdinger. I fucking hate champs that just summon a bunch of bullshit. Teemo.
Yeah. Elise.
Fuck you, devs. At least I don't mind. The spiders, for some reason, they don't bother me. They don't do anything. That's why. They don't fucking.
I think I like champs with pets.
Okay.
I guess they are like there's no AD carry that really plays them, I guess.
There was a tech that came out on Razer keyboards called like Snap Tap or something, and it got banned in CS. Is it the same thing?
Wait. I'm gonna actually talk about the game for a sec. Masu has electrocute on Corki. That's really weird. He's basing at 430, and I'm pretty sure 99% chance right here they're gonna swap top. So you're gonna see Corki go top, and then Blippo is gonna TP bot. And if he can cancel, okay, Scary Jerry actually did a very smart play. They instantly matched and go for the next wave in front of their face. 99% of the time in competitive, you go for this wave right here, and then because if he touches the wave, he has to finish the push, and then Blippo can be annoying as fuck. So he actually doesn't touch the wave, and they just full on match. This is actually the default new strategy that happens in LCK, and then everyone at NA is finally like, or not finally, but everyone at NA is going to copy it.
The crazy strat of recalling and then walking to the other lane.
It's a swap between 4 and 5 minutes is like gonna be the new default.
It's kind of already been in these games too,
grubs or what?
It's literally a knowledge check. If you there's like a flow chart that happens. If you touch the next wave, it's really punishing. So if you're like right there, like FlyQuest starts the recall on bot lane, and then Scary Jerry's like, okay, he recalled. I could touch the next wave, but if he does, it's really, really bad for him. So smart by him. Honestly, very nice.
Scary Jerry just did the tempo barrier there that LYON was doing. Just
I was
gonna get chunked barrier
out of him here. Flashy. Oh my god, you're not gonna go for it. He didn't have E. He didn't have E.
What is your game time, huh?
What, 5:52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 7.
Okay.
You wanted Poppy to flash, right?
Yeah, I was thinking, but it was off CD or on CD.
When you were saying it, there was like no flash E on any champion that would do something.
Okay,
I was so confused. No,
yeah,
you're good.
I was definitely behind you. I don't know how that happened.
I might have desynced at some point. I don't know.
Chilling. But yeah, I was even talking to Boozy about this, and he's saying like, let's say you have the winning matchup, right? You don't want to swap at exactly 6 minutes because then everyone just shows up to the grub fight at full HP, and that's not that good. So if you're confident that you're gonna win your lane, the best thing to do would be to swap earlier, so you have a few waves where you can outplay your opponent and chunk them out, like get them to use mana, get an HP advantage, etc. So that made a lot of sense to me, where I was like, well, it's almost like inverted logic. Like, if I'm winning my lane, why would I swap? That just feels weird.
Oh, God, Castle.
Castle's dead, but Boozy is
Man
not
down.
dead.
Look at Cat Grandma slurping the turret. What the fuck?
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, it is slurping the turret.
This skin is so goofy. You don't like these joke skins, but this one's fucking good.
Yeah.
Wait, how broken is Yorick right now? What the fuck? Wait, how long does this thing last? Is it infinite?
I think it's infinite.
It's until
Even
it
if
dies.
he faces this thing is infinite, it's just gonna keep hitting the turret?
It like comes back to you, yeah. Or recalled.
Oh wow.
How did Scary Jerry just get solo killed 3v1 against Rel under turret?
I don't know. It was
Something
also very
crazy
odd to
happened.
see that there was a Rel solo catching the wave on turret, but it makes sense because he's an aftershock tanky champ. So you can like force him to dive him and get a trade kill like that, which is like so fucking good because no one got starved from the death. Scary Jerry's doesn't farm, but like he's just happy.
So do you guys like the electrocute Corky?
No, I think electrocute's so fucking weird.
You
bro.
kind of just get out
hate
of juice. Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh, I see.
it. Wow, that was a nice play by Buzio. What? That was crazy.
I think this was kind of on XU. I mean, I think Scary Jerry needed to wait. Yo, I have that shirt Arrow's wearing.
Give me. I'll carry. Don't worry.
Electrocute Corky. I just played in a match against Electrocute Lucian. I mean, Electrocute is maybe picking up steam overall, but I think the domination tree just is so fucking terrible. Electrocute's great. It's the smaller ones that are just like, what? I fucking Deep Ward or Sixth Sense and like Treasure Hunter on ADC. I'm actually depressed. It's 0 damage. Dude, Sneaky, you gotta try BT Reaver Corky. It's kind of legit.
Yeah.
It's just stacking Draven items on Corky. Yeah, like BT Reaver IE LDR. It's so much damage.
It's just expensive, right?
It is. It is.
Trinity's
You also
expensive too, though.
have
isn't
this
it?
weird problem where there's a point in the game where you have BT or like BT components and you're just constantly going out of mana. So you do have to play a bit differently. You can't just spam QR on the wave every single wave.
Do you think it's always BT first, or can you go Essence first?
Honestly, you could probably go Essence first. It wouldn't even be that bad. I think the main reason why is because Corki has really high AD ratios that are not really taken advantage of with the Trinity build. And so like his Rockets Q do a lot more damage with that build. Since you buy Trinity, it's only like 30 AD. And you buy BT, it's 80. It's like a difference of like 50 damage on every ability.
I'm a fan of any build that's not the Corki build we've been seeing. I know we've talked about it before, but I just refuse to believe Conquer Trinity Manimmune's the best.
It's that build
I don't know.
feels good. And then
okay, so my opinion of it is like, I think it feels good, and it's like good when you're winning, but I think it's too slow for a competitive game. I think you just miss your spikes and you're just not strong enough.
Oh my god, he got
for all the game, and it doesn't cap very high.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, Corki!
Scary Jerry.
Oh my god, he's going in.
Scary Jerry, you crazy man. That was, dude, was that not totally int by him? His E forward? I feel like Inspired could have turned around, flashed on him, and killed him.
Maybe.
All that matters was who he comes. I got two with the puppy.
And I'm happy you highlight that, as another turret might just go down here. Now Castle's going to get bullied away.
Oh no, Whippo.
The man that's saving DSG right now, he has made play after
Okay. This is buffed Yorick. This is buffed Yorick. Yo, the maiden's sucking him off. What? She stopped. Don't stop sucking till the job's done.
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
Dude, my dad messaged me and asked if he could have some help setting up his pump.fun account. I actually have left him on red for like a month. I just don't even want to. I don't even want to deal with it.
That's a website? Pump.fun?
Pump.fun?
Wait, you guys have never heard of pump.fun?
No.
No.
Dude, it's this new website where everyone just puts up their shit coin, and it's literally the whole point of it is like it's all pump and dumps. It's all just rug pulls and pump and dumps and worthless shit coins.
Why'd you need your help?
Why does your dad want to set this up?
Dude, I don't know. He like reads like Chinese newspapers and shit where, you know, they're very like optimistic about the future of crypto, and it's just stupid. I don't know.
The website to literally scam yourself.
Yes. Credit to Scary Jerry. He's playing really well this game. He's actually hitting everything.
He really do
wow. Dude, that was like 6 SKUs in a row he just hit.
Is he cheating? Hold on.
He'll
Check
kill
his
him in
PC.
no time.
Oh my god, Masu almost died.
Ooh.
Kill him,
like
somebody. Ezreal.
What the hell?
HP
Cart
there.
the ult. Damn, that feels so wrong watching someone just get away with that much HP.
Yeah, it feels bad. If Castle had Scorch, GG. Or Gathering Storm, maybe. What runes does he have? Someone check him runes.
Look like Scorch on Yorick right there.
Okay, he does have Scorch. Damn, max damage.
Masu Loki barriered the Scorch damage and lived.
Whoa. That is crazy, yeah.
Is Halo Blades not good on Corki? I thought that shit was pretty decent.
That was like the lethality version of him. It could be decent. Oh, whoa.
Oh my god.
Wait, Castle's dying.
Is he dead?
No way.
Oh, what the,
No.
What the fuck? The zombie apocalypse is upon us.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
He's feeling bullshitted right now.
That was actually fucked up.
Yeah, no, guys, I think dying to pets is actually really fun gameplay. Let's keep buffing pets.
Kill the maiden, dude.
Hack it.
She's too fucking tanky.
Please roll the
rather
clip of
tanky.
Flippo laughing and shaking his head. We need to see the hashtag epic reaction.
You gotta play Nunu against these like Yorick and Ivern fuckery champs.
What the
Can't smite them anymore.
Damage, bro.
Yeah, Abadage is fucking owning. Busio's level 6.
Oh!
Nice kill by XU.
Wait, they're getting rolled.
Looking fucked here. Kill the maiden. Kill the maiden.
Oh,
Jerry,
baby.
Oh shit!
He's going crazy.
Wait, he's getting sucked.
Damn,
Oh.
this guy is kind of doing it. Can quad 1v3. Doesn't look like. Oh wait. Oh wait. He has flash.
Dude, he died to the fucking Talia E. Just laying on the floor.
Yeah.
No, I think he got queued, didn't he?
He got queued. He got queued.
Really?
I don't think Talia.
He doesn't do damage when it expires.
Yeah.
That was a change they did.
No, he laid it. No, it expired.
The initial cast? I'll have to see it again.
He died to the cast. I thought he died to a Q, but I guess not.
I thought it was a Q as well, but I'll see.
1 Q, 1 E, 1 Q auto, and then boom. The zombies.
And then the cats.
Dude.
Holy shit. This champion. My bad, my bad.
Oh shit, this champion.
Yo, that's a good reaction. That's actually a good reaction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, this champion. That's so fucking good.
It's scary. Jerry got a really cool play right here where he did E flash Q and it killed
Yeah, he
two
got
people
2
at
kills.
the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
And then now I want to
Nice.
see what happened here. Abadagi dies to quad. And then quad is giving himself this random piece of terrain fucks over quad right here. He's like, what the fuck? There's a wall there. Oh no!
Oh, they don't want us
Oh
to see.
my
Jerry.
god.
We gotta pause. We gotta give it. Yo, guys, cut the replay. We've got to go to pause.
Wait, what happens if Ryze ults MF while she's channeling ults? Holy. Wait, what actually happens? I
If
don't
we
know.
even figure out if you can still Nunu Rise, I'm pretty sure they took it out.
I mean, we are going to figure it out tonight, yeah. After this game. Must be
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to go do some C9 stuff, or I would totally be down.
Oh my god,
No, you
again,
don't. Wait,
he's
you're
busy.
actually lying again.
Nope, I'm not.
Disgusting.
Wait, is this the last game of the day right now?
No,
Mm, yes. No. Yes.
third game. They're still digging someone.
Yorick's looking very useful. Pretty much exactly what I expect out of a champ like this, where they are really annoying split pushing and laning, but like, let's see how good Yorick is in actual fights.
He does good damage.
Once again, another posture. Every single Drake that happens, it's good for FlyQuest. Disguise does, it feels like Disguise is in control of the game. But the reality is, Fly is 1 Drake away from winning.
He may just win if he gets soul.
Stuck in side lane.
Yeah. How do you activate Soul as Yorick? The Cloud Soul?
Probably just when you summon your
Oh, the
ult.
girlfriend.
Seems pretty bad.
Wow,
Maybe if you
Disguise
send
is
her
the
down
worst
in the
thing
lane.
imaginable. This is the worst thing imaginable. We're starting Baron here. Seriously. I
feel
hate
pressured
when
because they
NA teams
have
do
no
this.
response
Like,
to Yorick.
I can't fucking focus when NA teams do the random Baron starts.
Oh,
Oh my god. It's
yeah,
so
this isn't very
bad.
good.
Does Will win this?
So bad.
Oh, nope. Wow, that was suicidal as fuck. What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah. If Whippo didn't suicide there, they can probably have gotten Baron, but now they could just reset and play for Drake. Their death timers are better for them.
Like he wasn't even sure if he won it. He just kept walking forward. He's like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah. It's just like I don't know what'll happen. Look at what Buzio was actually able to accomplish this fight. Q flash ulti from Vi all on Buzio. He's dragging so much attention from the enemy team, and then it's like, well, Fly's just literally just free hitting everyone now.
If they just turned onto the right side, they may have been able to win the fight.
Yeah.
He kind of wall stunned to Leon or ult. But they used a lot on a level 7 rel.
It's really easy to mess up when someone's flanking you like that because your attention gets split. It's easy to mess up and go on, oh, we'll just go on this guy. He's free. Oh, shit. Fight start on the right.
Cloth armor on Corky, what is that going into?
Sonya's.
Ooh.
Ah,
GA.
I don't know.
worse.
20 seconds on. Oh, nice reaction by Masu. Good. I don't think Baron at this point is undoable. Why is FlyQuest going to Baron? Just go to Drake. The enemy team has to follow you unless they want to go Baron for Drake.
Force them to trade. GG. Actually, now they're contesting mid. Oh. Masu's getting pissed on.
Banned on. Yeah, he's getting fisted.
So is
Oh
XTO.
my god. Inspired did so well there to just perfectly live that.
Perfectly bait XU into killing himself. Oh,
no.
my
Oh,
god. He's
oh.
Dead there.
disappeared.
Get that
I think
maiden.
one of the things they also did was like improve the AI on
Wait.
Yorick.
Oh my
Girl.
god.
God.
So
Flexing is real.
bad. Oh.
This doesn't look easy. Why is FlyQuest? Dude, FlyQuest, get off this shit, bro. Get off the Drake, FlyQuest.
Dude, the
Get off
maiden
the
takes
damn
no
Drake.
fucking damage. Oh. Dude, they're all dead. They're all dead. Wow. Wait.
Okay, 1
How they get it?
Wow, people are being really delusional about whether or not they can start the objective.
Scary Jerry
really
kind of
delusional.
smurfing, not gonna lie.
Mr. Jerry, yeah, he's actually popping off, right?
He smoked Busia, you saw that shit. Busia fucking like Q'd, whiffed, W'd on it,
Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
Oh. Who he got his aftershock to proc, but it was not enough.
Support's feeding. Finally, we're in a good place in life. Dog shit support players getting put in their place. Oh my god, this is bliss.
You're disgusting.
Finally. All is feeling right in the world. I need someone to feed off of.
Earlier as well, the lower third showing off the difference between him and Masu. They had a slight overlap playing in NACL versus each other.
There's always got to be a bully and a target in these games. And the supports are perfect targets.
At least Buzia's closed the level gap between him and Abadage by... He's only 7 levels down now.
Again, talking about momentum, talking about confidence. DSG feeling confident to go for another Baron attempt. No keeper's verdict to knock away
Another Baron. Looking good, guys.
They forced Bobo TP. That's pretty
Yorick
good.
did TP. That's pretty big. I think Blippo flinched. He didn't have to.
Oh.
Wait. Whoa.
And Castle's gone.
Whoa.
Greedy path.
Whoa.
So greedy.
Do you guys think Yorick's W, like that little push it gives you if you're where it spawns, can knock you into Talia E?
Oh, yeah, it's a displacement like a Trundle pillar would be. Or an Anivia wall.
The Guardian's Angel. X, you can look for this as right now it's Inspire jumping in onto who he will get.
Oh my god, they turn on who. XU just queued into the Talia rocks.
He had to.
I have...
Oh, Quad's dead.
Oh! Can eggs get out? Oh!
Oh wait, Scary Jerry. Scary Jerry montage moment right here. Scary Jerry montage moment right here.
He's got it. He's got it.
He did the EQ. He did the EQ.
Oh, WQ.
Oh my god. He's got him.
got
I've got you in me sights. He doesn't miss.
Oh my
He doesn't
god.
miss.
Solo kills Masu.
Wait, is he dead?
No, I don't think so.
Whippo wants
I don't think
him.
he's dead.
I
Is he
think
dead?
he's...
No.
Is he
Wait,
dead?
really? They can't get him?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Follow up and get seismic shoves on individual disguised targets to be able to get them their kills and get them their picks.
I want to highlight something. Whippo doesn't have TP. It's coming off cooldown shortly, but I don't think it'll be up by the time Dragon's up. Abadage could teleport in, but then they just lose the top side. So Whippo's basically making an ultimatum here. He's like, nobody can answer me. My team's on the Dragon. What are you going to go for, Disguise? Do you deny the soul, or do you stop me from ending the game?
Well, Azir's gonna try and stop
This
that.
Yorick is a fucking beast. Oh my god, Abadage is getting just killed by
my.
little cats.
Is he dead? Holy shit, he flashed.
Yeah, he's gone. They're going to the fountain for him.
They're actually beating the shit out of him.
Okay, I'm gonna watch the right.
Yeah, FlyQuest wins.
Wow, they win both sides.
Wow, dude, how is Bwipo ending against a late game Azir? 1v, like basically 1v1, he's literally just ending the fucking game.
Oh!
Yeah, I don't know. He's fucking strong though.
What the fuck? Maybe Yorick is broken.
Might be.
Even if FlyQuest had lost a fight at Drake, Talia could have TP'd in and ended the game.
All right, let me look at that league. I know they did some crazy thing. I think it was like every 2 minions that dies, he gets a ghoul or something late game. Let me see. Okay, wait. I guess it was always 2 ghouls at level 13. They just made the scaling better early and more linear. I gotta take my dog out real quick before next game. Beer beat.
Okay.
Yes, sir, Mike Kitten.
First pick Varus. Daring are we now? Where's the Gwens? Oh, fuck. There's a Gwen. No. Bad. Go Talia. Oh my god. They want to lose. Wait, Rise is actually winning overall. In spring, he's 17-7.
Whoa, that's surprising. In all top regions combined?
Yeah, in top regions. Most of his wins are against Aurora.
That would make sense, right? Because Aurora does her burst and then she's kind of done. But meanwhile, Rise can tank that burst and just kind of walk her down with Phase Rush.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
The main thing that I've noticed the bad Rises do is they group and start A-ramming. And I feel like Rise needs to continue to play side lane until he can like find a way to use his ult to group or make a great escape. And yeah, when the Rise is just legit A-ramming, there's like way better champs for that.
Yeah. Tristana, but it's mid.
Okay.
They need some big CC support.
I'm an idiot.
Unironic Braum angle. Braum looks giga here.
Who? Dig? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Braum looks good. Oh, Braum looks really good now. Jeez.
Wukong.
Wukong top into Gwen. That's interesting.
Wait, what? I just realized it was top.
Wukong is kind of good against Dig's champs. Xin Zhao, Gwen, and Trist. The like mini stun knocking up is kind of annoying as fuck to play against. Wow, I can't believe they actually went Ezreal Karma. They have very low CC on Dig's side. The only CC that I can see is fucking Xin Zhao's knockup, which is legit terrible. That's a single target, 1 second knockup, and that's it. I would hate to play Tristan in a game like this because no one's going to be locked down to kill. They're just going to all start walking away when you start hitting them. I think the problem for LYON is that they get outscaled so badly by Gwen Trist. So LYON kind of needs to end the game early, even though they have way more CC tools. Oh, wait, what? It's Naafiri top and Wukong jungle?
Oh,
excuse me, I did not realize that. Oma and Owls are pretty good in lane. Their biggest problem comes after lane where the inting starts. They play very aggressively and you have like skill checks and stuff. And Tomo specifically is willing to skip CS to like get the first out off in a trade and then just turn it into an all-in. So I'm like pretty familiar with the way they play.
Henna has TP. Thoughts?
It's probably because the lane is just disgustingly bad for him. It's not only range versus melee support, it's Alistar versus Karma. This is about as unplayable as it gets. He has E level 1. I actually think this shit is so troll when people do this. It's so bad. No, I genuinely feel like this is just, it's so worthless to do. Oh, he should have. Ooh. Getting XP at least. Oh, look at this. Wow, so good by Tomo. In for an auto.
They did kind of turbo buff Naafiri's lane. They made it so her Q does full damage to minions, which when she came out, that was the case,
just took a
and she
tower
was
shot.
like two-shotting the wave at level 5.
Oh my god, look at Henna's HP. He's actually going to heal up from Ali, and then now he's actually ahead in HP to Tomo. So that means that Lions can look for combo. Only 3 CS down. Wow. Very impressive. Huge mistake to take a shot there. Wow, Licorice has...
I feel like Sturdy was just dead if that first Q hit. Like,
yeah, that was Ignite and
actually
auto,
just a
right? And he's
kill.
dead. It's just Ignite
Jesus.
bleed dead. But like the fact that Licorice can W and immune the fucking Gwen snip is insane value. That's like all of Gwen's damage is the middle snip.
I think Licorice can just dive him.
Yeah.
So you can just W, drop turret aggro insta.
Oh, what? This is not a dive. What? It's a trade. If it's a dive, it's a trade. Okay, never mind.
But he got off turret.
He got off the turret. That was stupid as fuck. That was stupid as fuck by Henna. Wow. He could have 100% traded and TP'd back. I don't know what he's thinking. Why would you get off the turret there?
Yeah, I think so.
You just have to trust that you're going to die, and then your support is going to use any of his abilities to CC them while they're taking turret aggro. And at that point, you can just TP back and lose nothing. You actually honestly might end up ahead, because if Ezreal somehow gets his base canceled, then it's like so good for you. Blows, man. That's tilting as fuck, honestly. And the enemy team. Oh my god, Dig is fisting them.
Oh?
It's lane swap, and Henna just TP'd bot. All right, well, that sucks.
It's kind of funny how a lot of times the changes Riot tries end up having the opposite effect, where like they added grubs to try to make top lane more impactful in the early game, and it's just making fucking bot laners go top.
Yep.
To me, it just feels like a not possible goal, like not even a worthwhile goal to try to do, because like you have 2 people in one lane versus 1 person. Like, of course, the 2 people is always going to be the more important.
I think you should let the game naturally have strategies in pro play rather than like having these like targets that you're trying to hit. I mean, I think removing lane swap was a good idea, but
yeah, lane swap is dog shit.
But like this is new, right? Like bot lane swapping top at like 4 minutes is actually new. Last season we saw supports roaming to grubs. That was normal. At like 6-7 minutes, supports would go roam. Now we see the full swap. I think like just like let the game like evolve with the players, and then maybe if it stays like stale for like a year or like a long time, it's
what I'm curious about is why is this more popular now than like the last year that grubs has been a thing?
I do think that this is like overall strictly better than last year's strategy, but that people did not want to swap.
Oh,
damn!
He got poo-pooed on.
He did get fisted quite hard.
Out ignited.
No, but I mean like even before lane swap really got super popular, right? Like from a bot lane perspective, you wouldn't like swapping top for grubs a lot of the time, right? So like what changed between then and now that makes it? Yesterday you were saying it's advantageous for the team that swaps first.
I think like I changed my perception about how good grubs are compared to first Drake. And second, hold on one sec. Let me watch this crazy. Wow, it's not even that close, dude. Sturdy just runs him down.
He used ult ignite too, and
I thought grubs versus first Drake was pretty even, but now I think that 3 grubs is far superior, and I think everyone generally across the world agrees with that. And I think that people just straight up did not. They just didn't know the strategy. It's kind of like, why did lane swap all of a sudden become a thing? You know, like couldn't you have just lane swapped like the last season? Why was it like only really like super popularized like pretty recently and then removed from the game as a result? Like the real answer is I think like people just didn't know that it was a good strat. And just like swapping your bots, rather than having your support go topside and then leave your 80 carries to 1v1, it's like, well, why don't you just let the top laners 1v1 and your 80 carries just like there and laning with your support? I don't know. Like, we just didn't know, right? No one knew.
I see.
That's the way I see it. I mean, I'm sure like little changes to the game as well change things. Oh, wait, solo. It's solo. What?
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
It's solo kill. It's solo kill. Oh, no, it's not.
Is it?
Buster shot me away just to survive.
Yeah, ult for ult trade. Honestly, you know,
Never mind.
not bad for
I thought Licorice could have just fucking took him on that. He's Eclipse
Didn't really get
Naafiri
back
with
in.
Ignite versus Trist.
I mean, he got ulted away after his ult. You can't get
Yeah.
back on him.
Yeah, no, I guess there's nothing he could have done to stay on him.
Oh.
Lions looks for the big
Oh.
and is not able to land the pulverize, but Saints
Okay.
as well. Now comes Adiland.
Audie's going Giga.
Blow damage on the Katie flashes in.
Oh.
Secure. Surdy's looking
Wait, how the hell did Varus kill him?
1v4 situation. He gets one.
Not sure.
Double arrow action right there.
Crazy snipe.
Well, in the middle of the fight,
Damn,
Big Boss
Surdy is just shitting on everyone.
away from
What?
the objective. Nice rebuttal. They should be able to get these grubs.
I think what you said about Trist is valid. I think Trist could be another 80 carry that's like pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going crazy because I'm like one of the only people who rates her so highly, but I think like if you can survive laning phase with her, I also feel like she's an incredible wild card to play against where like she can just randomly get a bunch of kills, you know, like not some champs don't have that like X factor where they just have like the random Draven-esque potential of just killing you.
Yeah.
Like playing like Ashe, Ezreal, it's like pretty unlikely to happen.
Would you think she'd be really bad in Varus? You think that's playable or
Yeah,
no?
you might get fucked.
I see.
Oh shit. Oh shit, Shiden. Nice
He
ulti there.
dodged so much damage for that ult.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
No.
Jaden!
Ooh. Oh.
Oh.
What? Shaden, you're troll! You have move speed, just E him! What? Why do you even go for that?
The
He actually went
movement.
for the fadeaway.
You didn't have
He
to.
went for the style point fadeaway W. He already clicked his champion back because cool guys don't look at their kills. Wow.
He's dead.
Ooh.
Wait, I didn't know that E.
That was a
also
weird
did
fight,
damage
dude.
on
It felt like
landing.
when Gwen killed Naafiri, it was so one-sided, and then that one also looked so one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, man. I feel so bad for that entire sequence. Kaney just fumbled a free kill on Alistar by ulting him away, and then Shaden did a no-look W, and then Alistar juked back into him, so if he kept walking forward, he would have just gotten E range. But he was just so confident that it was going to hit.
Yep.
And both players, I know in that moment, are facepalming. They're like, why the fuck did I do that? Wow. What a fumble. What a fumble. Nice ulti by Ezreal, too. Jeez, 3-man ult. Actually, did change the fight a lot.
Yeah.
Aiden was legit destroying them here. Just so much damage. Just
Oops. Sorry, guys. Hee hee. Okay, don't worry. I got him. I got him.
Oh,
Don't worry,
I
guys,
got
I
him.
got him.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wait, what?
Nah, dude, trusting Xin Zhao W, that is
It's like trusting a fart
fucking
on a really
optimistic.
sucky day.
I don't know, dude. Hitting Xin W is fucking impossible. If you think it's gonna hit, it won't, and if you think you whiffed it, it'll hit him somehow.
Yeah, I feel that way. When you get hit
Maybe
by
I'm just
when I
dog
get hit
shit,
by
I don't
max
know.
range Zin W, I'm like, what? And then sometimes I'm just like, wait, Zin W is legit unhittable.
Yeah.
Like if I just move, I can't get hit. Ult for ult here. I like that no one's hard committing. That's good.
You don't like Xin Zhao?
I really like Xin Zhao. Sorry, I don't know if I said the wrong thing.
Uh-oh.
I'm a huge Xin Zhao enjoyer.
Same. Dude, I'm surprised he got buffed. I felt like he was pretty good. They just gave him like a random, not big, but
Yeah, no, he's looking. Really
And he's
good right
dead. You guys stop
Dude,
glazing champs for them to
you
die?
must be trolling with the Zinzao glaze. That champ is so bad. Just kidding. I really like him. He's actually so
Yeah,
good.
I mean they have a really good team comp and stuff. Like,
Yeah, no, I
Whose side is Doublelift on? I can't tell. Somebody help.
I'm just playing a Meteos where I'm just saying
I just noticed
whatever is the most
Shaden has a
triggering thing.
tendency to use his ult early and then get engaged on and die.
Oh, wait, I did see that.
I like the two-part nature of that by LYON, where they just trade Varus ulti knowing that he has to ult, and then yeah, look for it. It's good. I love doing that stuff. I mean, every AD carry that can engage like Ashe and Varus, you should try your best to look for those kinds of
I've
plays.
noticed LYON does look for those kind of plays a lot this game.
Well, they've looked
No,
at
you
for
can't
at
say
least
this
once,
game.
which means they look
Can't
for
give
it all the
context.
time.
Nooks for them a lot.
Lion's really good at looking for Varus ults to base and Joe ults.
Yeah, yeah. It's a trend.
Man, it does look so goofy when you watch these Rod of Ages champions trade with, you know, like champions who don't build health. They're just so goddamn tanky.
They're just so goddamn sexy.
So fucking hot.
Oh,
I've noticed that LYON really likes to go for the Rod of Ages trading with champ strat this game.
Let's take it from the top. We kind of, you know, it wasn't a clean take. Let's try again.
My bad. Maybe I'm delusional here, but like I feel like Naafiri might just want to go full damage, like full lethality, and like Cyrilda's type items after Eclipse. Like I don't really know what the point is in trying to get like a little tanky with these HP items.
Yeah, I'd probably just be trying to knock it one shot.
From the jungle games, it didn't seem like she needed much more damage to kill people, right?
I mean, she did fall off.
She's like a pure physical champ, and she does fall off at a certain point where she can't one-shot 80 carries if she doesn't build lethality, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like right now, if she like...
It might just be the case of like, you know, the same reason mages are building tanky, right? It's like hard to actually get enough damage for one shot, so you just don't play for the one shot.
Do you like two rotations instead?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't really played Naafiri. I could totally see shit like Edge of Night probably being good on her. Maybe some lethality
Yeah,
stuff.
I feel like if you just build full fucking lethality, that would be a lot scary to play against as a squishy champ.
Oh my god.
Licorice?
I got pooped
We're
on.
shooting our Qs at Trist and then Ignite ulting the support? Huh?
You wouldn't get it.
I wouldn't get it. I would love an explanation.
You wouldn't get it.
The Rise, the most powerful single person. He wants to make the most out of it. I mean, he's got phase rush, he can run away, but losing the teleport off Rise is one of your biggest game pieces right now. That's the most fed member of the team.
Did we ever figure out if you can Rise new ult combo yet? Has anyone in chat tried it?
Chat?
Why don't we just try it out for chat?
Come on, chat. Bye
Oh
bye.
my god. Why are people playing Triss? The champion is fucking buns.
They're gonna force a fight after this?
Lions?
Lions just flashed in with no spells ready. He just said, fuck it.
I didn't see him flash in. I might be blind.
I don't know about this Baron, fellas.
Baron? Once again?
Atacon, sorry.
No, he said the wrong thing. Like, we gotta meme him. Like, there's no way to know what he's talking about.
Lol.
Actually, it's totally fine.
Ain't just got fucking owned by the ring. It just took like 3-4 ticks.
I have gotten outplayed by the ring before, and it does not feel good.
You walk with it? Walk the ring
I walked
in?
with it. I felt like such a dummy.
You're like, where did my health go?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
You saw the
What the fuck was that? The
I don't know.
flashing.
I felt like
Maybe
he
he
thought
meant to, maybe he meant to press ignites. He fat fingered it.
Maybe.
Honestly, nothing's off the table for why he did that.
Yeah.
I don't think
Actually,
any better than any other. It was fucked up.
Saint is basically this game right now, and with the Realm War plays that we have seen.
I played a lot of comps like what Dig has, and I think from my perspective, the worst fucking feeling is that it's not really clear how you get anything started when it's your turn to do something. I guess Ezreal flexes and Trist flexes, and you hope that Xin Zhao can solo engage, but yeah, it's like,
yeah, I don't know. In my mind, I feel like you never try, like you never group and go for anything, 'cause it's just not going to work. You just have to purely play through side. If they decide to group and take vision control, you just let them and fucking push and try to bait them to go for something.
Yeah, and then you get to like Omega item spikes, like maybe like 3 or 4 items, and then you can probably do something where that involves like Gwen and Triss later in the game.
I still don't see why, like, I don't see how it ever ends well if you're Bizdig's comp, like, ahead or behind. To me, champion-wise, you just, like, you don't have the tools. That's why the team shits themselves. But I do think Trist Gwen could get strong enough to, like, threaten turrets splitting to make the other team have to, like, get kind of chaotic. I think the only time you would group and fight is if, like, you know, they're committing to Baron, you just collapse on them like that.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now. Except Dig isn't just they don't know until no, that I do.
No, they know now, but like I don't know. It doesn't feel like they're in position. I guess they're gonna try.
Shiden steals these.
Well, how does he get in? He's blocked.
No, I don't think it was possible. Yo, oh, if that worked, that would have been so sick.
Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. He didn't get the bailout from Rise.
He tried. That's a good play for the mental. Even if Saint knew that wouldn't work, you just like...
Funny, yeah.
I got you, man. Here, take this Portal King.
Tried. I played one arena game with my friend Bobby. We both did Bravery and we got Yi Lulu, and everyone in the game was flaming us for playing that combo. And I'm like, dude, we literally double Bravery'd it. Like, what do you want?
That is crazy. Somebody crunched the numbers on how that's even possible. 2 out of like 150 or whatever.
170.
Damn, there's a lot of champs in this game.
And people still choose to be one tricks. Crazy.
Wait, no, I'm stupid. The chance is not 2 out of 170. It's I don't even wait. What? My brain it's too small for this.
Run the numbers.
It would be like 2 out of 170, and then 1 out of
1 million,
right?
It's 1 out of 170 to the second power.
Times 1,000.
No, the first one would be 2 out of 170 because it could be either Lulu or Yi, and then the next one has to be the opposite.
Ooh.
I love when we talk about math.
No, my favorite part. I'm right.
Oh, you're gonna self-admit that you're right. Okay. Oh, nice.
Wait, I just got a math.
Dude, can we play the clip of Sneaky going in on fucking Dan on sticks? That shit was so fucking awesome. Oh my god, Tomo's getting pwned.
Oh!
Not only that, Shiden's getting pwned.
Oh! Oh!
Sturdy just blew up. Wait.
What the? Wait, did he not flash? Who flashed?
I don't know.
Rise? Also close.
I heard a flash and I thought it was Tomo.
Yeah, same.
Uh-oh. Dad dog is hungry.
I don't think we're can do anything here.
What dad dog doing?
All right. Harvard mathematician just said it's actually 50-50. It happens or it doesn't.
I wish that Licorice second Q hit Tomo. I'm really curious how much it would have done. He had the first one on him. It would have fucking cranked his ass.
I'm watching. Who flashed? Alistair. Yeah.
Why doesn't it just take 500,000 damage in 1 second?
6k mana Rise. Wait, dude, that is so much
Rise
mana.
is so broken. I've been saying it. I've literally been saying it.
Why does he have so much mana?
It's passive, right? Or his ult or some shit? He's got something that gives him mana.
Does he really need that much mana? Like, his abilities don't seem to cost that much.
Yeah, but he needs a 2,000 Seraph shield. Let's see.
I think Rise might have too much mana.
Okay,
what does
it
this path of
increases
actually
his
do?
max mana by his AP.
Keep the hopes
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what makes sense, right? AP gives him mana.
1,000 gold lead in addition
And
to
his
He's literally
mana
playing
scales
Archmage.
his damage.
In addition to Baron spawning,
He's literally playing Archmage in League.
but they actually reset.
Holy
Ooh.
shit.
See Lions
Hmm.
go for the reset. They had numbers advantage on the Baron. I thought they were just going to take it on spawn. Since Surdy was
Double, my chat really wants to know what your quote was from acting. That one video.
I think it was
Millions
Suck
of
My Balls,
fans.
Cranky.
Oh my. What the hell? I don't remember that.
Okay, but
Suck my
is
balls.
Rise actually strong, or is Dig's team comp just so completely ass cheeks?
That's just Baron taken by Dignitas. Lion, maybe they chase him down.
Why is it
Oh
ass
god,
cheeks?
Sturdy. Oh
Sturdy,
god.
no.
Why is it ass cheeks?
All right,
Yeah.
I'm convinced.
Squishy, no
Seventh time. How many
CC.
times do I have to say it? Gwen without Flash and Ghost is fucking terrible in team fights. It's so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they take it for team fights.
So you picked a super scaler so you could play for lane and not eventually take over team fights? Okay. Well played then. Let's just lose in peace.
All right, I feel like it's not that bad to drop TP, right? Like if you need something for lane. I mean, we
Yeah.
saw Thanatos and Sniper both do it. It doesn't seem as mandatory as it once did. It's like kind of slow, especially early.
I think we've come to the conclusion, like on your airport, that like cross map TPs are so nerfed, and a lot of times it's just better to keep pushing when somebody goes for a cross map TP because it just takes so fucking long to go, and it's kind of unlikely that the enemy team isn't going to see it and react in time. When it was 4 seconds, you kind of just appear in the fight. You know, it's like that's kind of not enough time to get out. But these days, if a fight happens cross map and you TP, I feel like you very rarely change the outcome.
Yeah, I feel like it only works if like they don't see where you're ending up, like you TP to a random deport or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You got to be proactive, not reactive. Uh-oh, Licorice ran out of damage.
Did he though?
Oh,
The dogs are going in. Oh,
what them dogs doing? What them dogs doing?
I feel
What
like
that dog do?
not playing very well mechanically. Like he didn't W really anything there, or if he did, it wasn't the Q, and then he just like got scared and stopped fighting. Not ideal. Still, good kill by Lion. All he does
Hard to
have to
tell
flash
how
and ulti, though.
aggressive he made, dude. Like I have so little experience with Naafiri.
I mean,
Wow,
it looks like
Rise-
a reasonable time to back off to me. I don't know about like he hit his 2 Qs, right? And then Gwen's gonna fuck you if you stick around. Just auto her. I don't think auto for auto trade against Gwen's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn. Wait, Tomo is caught with his panties down. What?
He was completely fucked there, getting collapsed on by everyone. He went for a quick recall. I don't know what else he could have done.
Man, I don't know.
Whoever drafted for Dig needs reporting fast.
Imagine they have a Braum. Like, I'm actually the biggest broken record about this champ, but like, all these situations where you just can't walk in, they have setup. What if you just walk in and you tank all their shit, and then you have CC on every champion you look at?
I think it would have helped, but I would really never want to play a game with triple main characters like Gwen, Triss, and Ezreal. Even if the other two are just trying to make up for it so hard by playing like Sejuani Braum. I think like between the 3 lanes, like one of them needs to have like some sort of utility. You can't have like triple.
You were always a big like more carries the better kind of guy.
Well, I think there are carries with utility, right? Rise is a carry.
Oh, so you just don't like the
Azir is a carry.
CC?
He has utility. Fucking.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
All the bruisers.
4 Infernals. God damn.
that's a lot of damage.
Damn.
Yo, show Rise damage. Rise needs to go Sork Boots just for the fucking lulz. I want to see him one-shot somebody.
He might be looking like Arena Rise.
That's a lot of farm right here. Oh my god. Triss is actually Thanos right now. Like this is a bit of a crazy prediction.
Go
I
the
feel like Fishman
rise.
actually
Click the
told him,
rise.
alright.
Let me see his AP.
Man, you've got all
You think
the
1K?
balls and the time in the world here, Lion.
I don't think 1K.
Well, we're gonna look for Kenny again.
Probably
800.
900.
He does have run more, but
I think between 900 and 1K.
a little bit behind. So
Wait, does he have a blue? He has a blue pot going.
lanes to close in.
Maybe 1K.
Bottom lane pushing
Okay, with
itself
quadruple
down
infernal, 1K is within reality.
How many flowers do they have? They only have 24. No, 46 flowers. Oh, he could have 1K.
Where's he going? Oh, what the fuck?
Oh. Oh my.
God.
What the fuck is going
Holy
on?
shit!
Dude, it doesn't give a
What
fuck.
that rise doing, though?
He's just tanking.
Wow, that was a rise. Like that was what we kind of haven't seen all weekend from Rise.
Carry machine.
Tristan Stanos, by the way, yeah, my bad. Don't listen to me. He just got his butt fisted.
Let's just pick Rise.
You know, Rise wasn't looking good the entire weekend, and then all of a sudden, it, yeah, that was a clean game. And I think,
Okay, I need to see it against a team that's not Dignitas and a team that's playing an actual comp.
Not dig.
yeah. That's fair. That's fair. There's like a decent chance that that's just a like low elo game with Dignitas, but it's not like Lion is like amazing either. Okay, guys, I didn't sleep too much last night, so I'm gonna go back to bed. But
No.
Legit?
yeah, I'm actually gonna go back
Flex
to bed.
Q.
I gotta go. GG's, guys.
Next week, flex
Next
Q.
week. Yeah.
G.
For real.
G.